I've never really given myself like a label. A lot of people say that I paint with joy, energy, so those who know me know that I can be very energetic, and I think a lot of that personality comes out in some of the colors that I use, shapes that I use. There's never gonna be anything overly dull or dramatic. I like action, so you'll see large swipes, bright colors, texture. So that's kind of how I view my work. So I'm a big fan of abstract, which is kind of ironic because that's what I do. It was more about I didn't like the literal interpretation necessarily of like skylines or barns and trees. I liked being able to have my own vision of what the art piece meant, because I think abstract painters paint with intention, but we also paint with intuition. So I found it really kind of fascinating just to see like what do I see going into the piece versus like what they said that they saw. 2017, I was looking for something a little more productive to do as far as stress relief. You know, I used to run and lift, and not that that's not productive, it just takes a lot of time and dedication, but I wanted something a little more. So I think for me, looking at artwork was always kind of therapeutic, so I wanted to give that a shot, and not being trained to do this was it was different. This is the Haley Gallery. For me, this place, it's very homey, and what I like about it is I can find everything that I want. So if I'm looking for abstract art, if I'm looking for glass, I'm able to find that here. So it's not just a gallery to me, it's like a home. So I will have rotations of artwork in, so I typically will have between 3 to 5 pieces at a time in. This one is called Rise Up. So this kind of all goes back to some of the movements that we're currently going through, social unrest and all that stuff. So I wanted to give something, and you look at the tones of browns and earth tones, so it's kind of pushing you a certain direction without necessarily taking you all the way there. We wanted to kind of get involved in the whole Black Lives Matter movement, not necessarily through protest and those means, but how can we use our artistic voices to make a very strongly stated message without saying words. And the 2 murals that we did, the first one was at the Ohio Theater, and it was a compilation of fields of flowers and young children that were Black, and she was picking flowers, and the young boy had a paintbrush. And then I came in as the artistic abstract sky of shapes and color, and Will came in with the cityscape, and I think it was a really great fusion of all of our talents together, because normally you would not have an abstract painter mixed with 2 more traditionally trained artists. But I think that to me that's what made the work so powerful.
Spencer, that's awful close, buddy.
So Spencer is my double doodle.
High five? Yes!
He's another reason I do a lot of the things that I do.
You get all the treats.
I get joy out of seeing him enjoy things in life, and it's the money that comes in from art sales helps put him in the daycare, pays for his vet bills that are so expensive, and just overall, just everyday things for him. Like, that's my buddy.
And you lay flat?
He brings me joy, and I think having more joy in my life, I think has also probably helped my artwork transcend.
You didn't see how handsome you are.
I think another thing that kind of drove me to want to become a painter was being told that painters are born this way. Artists are born artists, and they're artists their entire lives. That for me was a personal challenge. So not only was I wanting to like get out there and paint and find a way to relax, I wanted to prove somebody wrong. And been a hit so far, so I was right. You don't know what you're capable of until you do it. And I live my life that way. And I want to get out there and just try it.